Okay, it started.
Okay, it started.
Yeah, there's a little pop up when I first hit record, so like, I thought it messed up or something. But no, we're good. We're good. It's all right. All right. So this is episode 4. 4? Yeah.
Not keeping track.
No, this is 4. This is episode 4 of the Codpast Podcast. I'm your host, Jacob, and I'm here with my co-host, Khalil.
What's poppin'?
What is poppin'? You know? You ever think about that?
No, I don't think about that.
Well, you know, I guess the trials and tribulations of just being so much smarter than your co-host, you know?
Oh, we're starting with this. Goodness gracious.
I guess I just find myself asking the really deep questions.
Really?
What is popping? What do you consider popping? Am I popping?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'll come up with a new catchphrase then, and we're going to start with like that.
It's okay, buddy. No, we'll just restart. You'll just... Hello, fellas.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Not with that accent.
I think that's a real banger. Right?
You do that with that.
Or we'll restart, and then we'll just scrap this minute and a half, okay? I'll just... Hello, fellas.
Jesus,
Welcome to the podcast.
No. Okay, no.
That'd be pretty good.
It would be actually awful.
I could not keep it for an hour, though.
The accent? No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Knowing you couldn't.
I'd just forget. I'd be talking, and then, like I just slip into it. It's like, what's it called? Like, being a voice actor, it would be, in some ways, it would be quote-unquote easy. Don't hate me. But, like, it would be hard in the consistency with it, you know? Every single time you're doing that voice, you've got to do it the exact same way, and you've got to be the exact same character.
I couldn't do that.
No, it's cool.
Okay,
I just the reason the sound wave is going past it, like I zoomed in to put in the logo.
Oh, okay. I was like, somehow.
Yeah, Chloe was getting all worried with the project, but nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hadn't extended the
I was like, what?
background. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good, brig brat. All right.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. All right. So, I'm gonna talk about what's immediately hit us in life.
Okay.
The end of the semester.
Oof.
You know?
Okay.
Senior year, second semester now.
Oh,
you know,
God.
We're almost at the end.
Senior year was more work than I thought it was gonna be. It was more work than I thought it was gonna be.
It's more work than I wanted in 2 classes.
Mm-hmm.
AP Literature and AP Physics.
That's your fault for taking those classes.
Okay, look,
You're
man.
senior. You could have taken it last year.
I've got to end strong.
That was your fault.
What can I say? You know, it's just I'm good at physics, and I like physics, but
not for you senior year physics.
It was just this quarter. Like this quarter, my motivation,
dropped.
Mine took
too.
such a hit. I've got a real case of the senioritis.
Yeah, I do too. Especially second quarter, I was like, oof, I can't do this.
Man, like my grade in that class.
I think this was the only year.
It went down, man.
I think it was the only year that I've ever used Spark Notes in English.
Oh,
like I always used to read the book, but like
good for you.
This year I was just like, I can't do this. I gotta Spark Note this.
Yeah, I do not read often. Like the past 3 books we've read.
Yeah.
I've read like 2 chapters.
Golly, that's worse than me. Never mind. I only do like a chapter if I missed it.
And you know what?
Jesus, and you still passed it.
Yeah.
Scrub.
I still get through. Still got a B both quarters in lit.
Scrub.
Look, man, you've just got to learn how to get through. You got to get by the by. You know, it's like you got to be finessing.
No.
I'm dripping in
Please
finesse.
don't. God, I knew you were going to start that.
It don't make no sense.
Golly.
It's okay, buddy. You know? Some lyrics really stick to you.
All lyrics stick to you. Jacob's the only person to actually, like, word out the lyrics.
I mean, when you find yourself dripping in finesse...
See, watch it right here.
It just... It doesn't make no sense. What can I say, you know? You know it. Look, sorry, my jokes and my humor is miles ahead of you, okay? And frankly, ahead of the times.
Ahead of the times,
yeah.
I see.
Historians are going to look back on this and be like,
he really went over...
like, holy shit, who is this kid? Nah.
Did you get the email about, like, the best dressed and best... Like, you know, English class, you have to do that, or first period you have to do that?
Oh, I don't know. They didn't mention it.
It was the most stupidest. So, you know how, like, last year was, like, best dressed and best... or most likely to become an actor and whatnot, right?
Okay.
It was this year. Really it was like
do anything, but you know.
best dressed, most likely become a meme.
Okay.
Best shoulder to cry on. Like, it was just really like stupid stuff, and I was like, how the heck? I don't even know people that can fit these.
Right. I think Nasha would make a good meme.
That's actually messed up and funny.
What? No. Okay. If Nasha's watching this, which it's only like 6 minutes in, so good possibility.
Jesus.
Nasha, you'd be a good meme.
No, I'm not gonna agree to that. I'm gonna stay out of that.
What? That's not a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
Look, you've seen some of the pictures I've been in. I could be an alright meme.
Yep.
I wouldn't be like mainstream, but you know, maybe in like some inner circles.
Inner circles.
Yeah, you know, down in the deep recesses of the internet.
What?
You know, the internet's a dark and cold place. You know, sometimes you need a little light.
Goodness. Yep.
What can I say? Why'd you give me that look? That was like a slight hint of like, shit, what are we gonna talking about? Like fuck, you're not bringing anything up.
Wait
what are we?
wait a second.
What are we gonna talk about? We've got another 55 minutes. I don't know what to do.
Oh my God. Let me see. Other than semester, I'm trying to think what else.
What else to talk about?
Math was kind of crappy.
Oh, with the semester. All right.
Beck was kind of crappy.
Yeah, I think
especially so. Apparently, so we did like a unit test.
Yeah.
And apparently, like everyone did really bad on it.
Of course.
I still passed, but like we did really bad on it.
What do you consider pass though?
Me ending the quarter. No, my final grade being a B or an A.
Oh, okay.
So that was my final. So my final grade was a B. Right. I got my first quarter was a B. Second quarter was a C. So that should cancel out to a B. And I was like, all right, fine. Apparently, we did not do good on the unit test, nor the progress check. The progress check was awful, but the unit test, it was alright. But the thing about, we spent the whole class, he was kind of insulting the class about how we
You've Mr. Beck, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. He was insulting the class about how we messed up on things that we should have known, and we made constant mistakes. And then he started complaining about how we come to him after test instead of before test. I was like, yo, we come to you after test because we think we know the information beforehand, but he doesn't really. So he wants us to make like error logs. Yeah. So I was like,
you see, I don't want to like talk shit about people on this.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing we're not gonna say our school name because people would like look into it.
But
the people that at least know us in real life, Mr. Beck. Oh my God, he's
a good guy. He's just not a good teacher.
I don't know about him personally, but he's a shitty teacher.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And like,
I know him.
He would just take out his anger on the class.
Yep.
Which is a real dick move.
Mm-hmm.
Which okay, every single math class I've had for the past 2 years has been either period 1 or period 7. Oof. So nobody wants to be there regardless.
No, that's
and then in an advanced math class, it's just all around horrible. Dead. You know, you're already either shut off for the day or you're not even shut on yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just he really like he took that out on us, which sucked.
I heard about the pencils and whatnot.
Yes. One of the students couldn't answer a question, or I forgot the exact situation because like it was in another class. I wasn't there. So that made him so mad. He got the Promethean board pen and like smashed it into the board.
That's funny.
And there's still a dark spot in there.
That's funny.
To this day.
Goodness gracious. I remember he got mad at us. I think it was last year because some of the same people kept answering the question.
Right.
So he said that
that's every class.
He said if no one else answers it, then we all get detention. I was like, what?
That's not okay.
I must say, all right, we're going to be answering the wrong one.
Like,
then
all right,
nobody's
going to show up then.
I said,
I mean, every class, the exact same people are going to be showing up.
Yeah.
Not showing up, answering.
Answering the question, yeah.
You know, that's... Oh, whoop. Okay, that's okay. My textbook, like, hit my leg, and then my leg hit the computer.
How big that thing is.
Huh? Look, it's AP class.
No, yeah, I must say, that's how you know how big that thing is.
Well, look, man. Well, it'd be cool if it showed up on the mic. I don't know if it did, though.
I don't think it did.
My grandpa probably heard it.
Yeah, he's downstairs.
Yeah, that sucks. Oof. What was I talking about?
Back.
Oh, yeah, the same people. Am I having a nosebleed?
Are you dying?
No. Okay,
Jesus
I'm not.
Christ.
I'm not. Don't worry.
Jacob has nosebleeds that just... like, we all think he's dying.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I've been to the doctor about it. Okay. It happens a lot in winter.
Yep.
It's been happening a lot more recently, though.
You're dying.
Like, I need to buy a saline gel to put up there.
Jacob, I think.
But basically, like, I guess it's just the dryness, and then, like, it's probably an injury I had a while ago.
It's not contagious, is it?
I doubt that.
I don't want to die.
I really doubt that.
I don't want to die either.
Okay, with my couple of health problems, okay, none of them are severe.
God.
I've got my nosebleeds. I've got my insomnia, and then I've got Raynaud's syndrome.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even want to know what that is.
Okay, this is why I'm always so cold.
I don't want
basically,
to know what that is.
Yeah, no, shut up.
I don't want to.
Well, what else are we going to talk about? No, end the podcast. So basically, my capillaries, which are the blood vessels like at the end,
okay,
like connecting to the skin.
Biology.
Yeah. They spasm. And they shake, and like it cuts off the blood flow at them.
That's awful.
So basically, I'll just get cold and like numb every now and then. That's why I'm like always wearing my gloves. Yeah. And you call me a nerd.
I don't call you a nerd. It's just
you call me a scrub.
The way this man came out with gloves in Japanese class, we were like, "Why are you wearing gloves?" He was like, "I'm cold." I'm like, "You what?"
I'm cold.
And then he was having a hard time writing, and I was like, "Well, maybe take the gloves off."
Okay.
He's like, "Oh, but I'll be cold again." I was like, "Yo."
It's not hard to write. I just drop the pencil sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, and then like I wear 2 pairs of winter socks most days to school. Right now I'm only wearing 1 pair, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The backs of my arms get cold. Like my hands and feet get cold.
Oh, Iceman.
Like my ears and nose sometimes, but mostly it's my feet and like the backs of my arms.
I'm gonna call you Iceman now.
Iceman, that'd be cool.
Iceman.
I wish I was Iceman.
I'm call you Iceman.
Iceman's awesome.
He's tough.
You watch My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah, of course I do. What's his name?
Todoroki.
Todoroki. He's tough.
He's tough.
He's tough.
I wish I was him.
He's
gonna
be
not the abuse part, but like the the powers part.
Oh boy.
I'd rather not have my face burnt by my mother.
Wasn't his dad? Or was
no, it was his mom, and then his dad, like almost killed her because she did that.
Oh really?
So it was kind of like, but he was also like mentally abusing him too.
So how did he get his ice powers though? Was that from his mom?
From his mom, yeah. His mom has ice powers.
Okay, but how does his face get burned off from his mom?
She poured like boiling water on him.
Why?
Because she was like,
was she mental or something like that?
Okay, so I didn't know I was gonna be going into like the intricacies.
I didn't.
But basically, his dad, he only married her for her power because he wanted to have a kid that would be a better hero than All Might.
That's smarter.
So like
that's smart, but that's just messed up.
Yeah, they called it like a quirk marriage or something. Okay. So basically, like that's all he was there for, and like he was mentally abusive. It's kind of implied that he beat them too, but like it's not like sure, I guess. But like, so then she just like hated her life and hated him, and she hated that like the side of his hair like reminded him of her. Of him, yeah. So
that's what she.
So then she like poured boiling water on him, and then like.
That's crazy.
And then the dad found out and almost killed her.
Yeah, that's golly.
So and then since he's the number 2 hero, like they keep it under wraps, you know. So that would suck.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'd rather not go through that.
That's actually awful.
Okay, if you could have one power, what would it be? And none of the BS like all the powers, or the power to steal powers. Like,
no, I'm not that.
None of that
guy.
BS.
I'm not that guy.
Think long and hard.
Yeah,
okay?
no, that's a hard question.
We really want to leave our audience in quiet disbelief. Okay.
Right. Like, so in term power, you talking like one power or like, you know how like some heroes have like a collection of powers. We talking like
let's do it case by case. You know, we'll see.
What do you mean?
Like, we'll decide if that counts as one power. All right.
Yeah, but you can have like different variations of power. All powers can do that.
Okay. Well, okay. See, if you go that broad though, then you can say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just decide when you say it.
So as a kid, I wanted super speed, but like as I grew up, I was like, that's too risky. Cause like, what if I like pull a berry and like pull like a flashpoint?
Plus, what if you don't see in super speed?
Yeah, and I don't want to do all that. So, and then
it'd be very hard to process.
Super strength is kind of cliche. I don't want to do super strength. Maybe teleportation. Like, have you seen the movie Jumper?
No.
It's like, so basically in that movie, there's like fast teleportation.
Okay.
It's not like instant transmission type joint. It's like you think it, you're over there. Think you're over there. Like it's fast. So I think I want that. Flying sounds pretty cool, especially like you going like Mach 5. Flying.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm scared of heights.
Okay, well that's an issue. That's an issue. What else?
But I think I'd get over my fear of heights if I could fly.
I would have to.
Because like the exposure, you know,
waste the power.
It'd be so cold up there though.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I think static.
If you want
maybe electricity. I think electricity is kind of cool.
Like Static Shock.
Like Infamous, Static Shock.
Yeah. Or what's his face? Black Lightning.
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Yeah, Black Lightning. That'd be cool.
It's kind of cool.
But I think there's better.
What do you want?
Okay. Telepathy would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Controlling things with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I didn't want like OC powers.
Maybe like
I wanted to be like that.
Like super intelligence would be cool.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Because like you might not be able to beat him in a fight, but you wouldn't have to.
Right.
Let's see. Maybe like regeneration, but I can choose when I die. You know, because like Deadpool, the sun will implode and he will still be alive, feeling every single second. You know how much of a hell that'd be?
Yeah, no, he can't. Yeah, Thanos cursed him.
He literally can't die.
Yeah, he can't die.
You know how horrible that would be?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He tried to, but like, he
so like die. I'd maybe something like Logan, you know, like Wolverine.
So you would have to die, but you would die eventually, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
With the adamantium in your blood and whatnot.
Yeah. Wolverine would be a pretty cool power to have, and then I don't want to live forever, you know. The beauty of life is its impermanence.
Yeah, but like I don't want to live forever. But saying I don't want to like. The thing about Wolverine is that he was living forever, but he was like feeling the pain as time went on.
Like physical or
physical.
I mean,
like the adamantium was killing him.
Yes, but that's like any generic sickness, you know. Like,
no, I'm talking like the metal inside of him.
I know, but you know, like there's a lot worse ways to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you consider powers.
I would want to try to find a way to like have that not kill me. Like I know I can still die, but I wouldn't want to. I want to have the powers, but still not live as long as he did and still feel the pain. I want to try to find a way to like.
Okay, maybe like
take that out.
Maybe find a way to prolong my life.
Okay.
Or like, I'd still want to be able to die.
But maybe like longer than others.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, like when I choose to die.
Yeah.
Like when I'm just lay down there and I'm just, you know, I'm done. And it's just.
All right, take me now.
Well, you know, a time and place is for everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna actually put on this shirt here because it's really soft. Like, feel this?
No.
It's like
okay. Well, God.
Like, look, man, I want to be comfier.
That's
and like I saw it, and like I just thought of it. Like my uncle gave it to me actually. It's for his tattoo shop.
You want to describe it?
Okay, hold up. Let me get this shirt off. It says just screw it, cause loose screw tattoos, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
That's a screw.
That is not a screw.
Yes, it is. It's a screw.
Why does it have a tongue and a mouth?
That's his art style.
Body? Jesus Christ!
It doesn't have a body. It's a screw.
That's not a screw. I don't know what that atrocity is.
Whatever. Little background. My uncle is Jesse Smith. He's this tattoo artist.
Who is tough?
Are you looking him up? Yeah, he's been on a lot of shows and like magazines and stuff. He's moderately famous, you know. Like in the what's it called, tattooing business, he's pretty up there.
That's tough.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's his art style. Like he makes like the monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, guys, definitely check him out. He's tough.
Yeah. He's been in that show Ink Masters.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
What's it called? He's been in a lot of magazines. But like outside of the tattooing circle, he's not like a household name or anything, you know.
Right.
But yeah, he's got really good shirts. They're really soft. I like them at least.
That's tough.
So yeah, so I got this for Christmas.
I'd check it out. He's tough.
Yeah, he's cool. But yeah, so I just wanted to change into it. Plus, it got this little segue here. That filled up a couple seconds.
Oh, wow. Talking about tattoos.
Shut up. Plus, who knows? Well, I don't think he watches these, but who knows? Maybe he will, and then he'll... Wow, that's me.
Shout out.
Wow. I mean, he does not need a shout out from me.
Yeah, no, he's famous.
Honestly, a shout out from him would be amazing. Yeah. But
you want to give us a shout out?
No pressure.
If he's watching,
do what you want, Jesse. But yeah, okay. So you were telling me something about Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
And I think you can go in a lot more in depth than I can.
So apparently, with the whole Oscars going on, Black Panther received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nominees.
6 nominees.
Going for Best Picture, Best Original Music Score, Best Costume Design, Best Sound Mixing, Best Production Design, and Best Sound Editing.
Okay, the production design one, that's some BS, man.
Yeah.
Like, all of them aren't really deserving, in my opinion, except maybe the costume.
I like the original score. I think that was really good.
The score was... The score was good, but it wasn't
good.
Best score.
But, like,
you know,
what are you comparing it to then in terms of like 2018?
It's just,
I'm guessing
it didn't strike me, you know.
Yeah, I'm like in general, like in 2018, like other movies have.
Honestly, nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
But it doesn't strike me as best score material, you know. It was good.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of other movies. But
it was nice, at least from what I remember.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I can try to find other nominees, but
I'm pretty sure we talked about this in the second episode
about the plot and all that stuff.
Just like how I think Black Panther's overrated.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
I'm trying to think. And then
with how many movies came out in 2018,
nominees were Jesus Christ. Okay.
Jeez, that is a lot of nominations. Oh my god.
Okay. I'll start from 2015. Jeez, wow.
Why are you in 2015? What?
Because that's the whole... Oh, I'm
Those
tripping.
are the years, you fool.
I'm tripping. So...
Oh, you saw that?
Shape of Water beat Star Wars? It beat Dunk... Oh, okay, alright. So, 2019, nominees are Black Panther, Black Klansman, Mary Poppins Return.
That one seems funny. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Isle of Dogs, and If Beale Street Could Talk. I have not seen any of them except for Black Panther.
Yeah, me neither.
None of them. I heard Black Klansman was good.
Yeah, I think it. At least it looks funny from what half of one ad I've seen.
Yeah. Beale Street Could Talk. I know what it's about, but I haven't really.
Never even heard of it.
I haven't really.
And then Isle of Dogs looked cutesy.
It really, I didn't like. I haven't seen it. I don't have an interest of it.
Yeah, I don't have an interest, but from the ad, it looks like okay.
And when I'm when I'm really truly bored, then I watch Mary Poppins Returns. But I just don't think I'm gonna see that anytime soon.
It seems like it kind of doesn't look right.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the original Mary Poppins.
Me neither.
I haven't seen Original Mary Poppins.
Weird. That's kind of our parents.
Yeah.
That's like in their alley. Like I saw that they're trying to go for that art style again. Like at least from what the trailers or whatever. Yeah. Which is okay, I guess, but it seems like they're just rehashing it. Yeah. Like more for the gimmick than the actual appreciation of it.
Right. Other than that, I think out of all of these, I think Black Panther beats out of all these nominees. I don't know like what else was.
I mean, they're not very
there, but like I don't really like how they didn't put like any of the other stuff up there.
Well, okay, what would you have wanted up there?
Best original score, like I said, like I think out of all the 2018 movies I can think of, I think that one because this was 2000.
I mean, even if you're in the lane of like action movies or not action, like even just narrowing it down to Marvel, Infinity War is better.
Oh, we're talking about. I thought we were talking about score.
I'm just talking in general.
Then so for best picture, I would give it to Infinity War. In my opinion, Black Panther was good, but I would give best picture to Infinity War.
Infinity War is a very good movie.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. I haven't.
Okay, then what beats it then?
Okay, that's my problem though. You know, like, I don't know if it would qualify for best picture, but like, I either like haven't seen enough movies or I'm not educated enough in this.
I don't think
to really like say what would be.
There's not enough movies to beat that though.
I mean, you know how many movies come out each year?
Yeah, but like it's not. But it's Infinity War. But
that's
like,
what I'm saying though. Yeah.
I don't think so. Apparently, it's not up there though. It's not up there.
Because the bigwigs there aren't really the demographic.
The 2019 nominees for Best Picture are Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Black Panther, Black Klansman, The Green Book, Vice, A Star Is Born, and Roma.
See, besides the two black films, which
3.
On 3? What's the third
Green
one?
Book.
Green Book. I've never even heard of that.
Green Book.
Personally. Because like
I haven't. I heard Bohemian Rhapsody was good, but
I don't know. It's just they seem very the type of movies that would end up there. You know, not exactly like general consensus best movie, but like what is seen by the people that do that Academy Awards. Whoever does that. Who does that anyway? Like, I don't know. Whatever.
What else?
Some people.
What else was there? What the heck?
What? Is that like another year?
Designer? No, it's the same thing.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Black Panther was good. I don't think it deserved all the or all the nominees, and I'm pretty sure it's definitely gonna win. Maybe honestly, like 2
I don't even think that like it really deserves all the like all of the attention or how much people liked it.
What the hype?
Like just in general.
For me, it was just different from another. That's why I like it. It was just different from another Marvel movie.
I think really what just drew people in was just it's black cast. You know,
that's the other thing. That's the other thing that drew people in.
When like people are trying to act like, oh, this is some revolutionary thing.
I mean, it's not revolutionary.
It never happens. An all black cast? Oh, what? Like,
it was just cool.
All black movies come out every year.
Yeah. Like, it was just cool seeing it. Though,
it's nobody's fault if nobody watches them.
Yeah.
Like, this was just more of like this, and I guess Black Klansman, if it's up there, I don't know. Like, it's just a case of more people watched it.
Yeah.
You know, it can be decent, but when there's such a small pool of all black movies that people have actually seen, then it's revolutionary. It's entirely new to the world. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not saying all that. I'm saying it was just way different from a different Marvel movie. That's why it's one of my favorites.
How so? Besides the villain, because the villain was very good.
The villain. You don't get a lot of emotion. You don't cry, but like emotion that some people really got from that movie. You don't get a lot of that from any other Marvel movie.
Besides Killmonger, I don't think there's really that much emotion.
Well, yeah, because that's just you, though. Because, like, you don't have, like...
I'm just saying.
...that much emotion when it comes to, like, movies.
Okay, that's not true.
Yeah, you
I'm...
like...
Emotion-wise, I'm very sensitive.
Oh, really?
I'm just not very expressive.
Really?
Yes. Okay? That's why I like these types of things, my guy.
Alright, so I think Killmonger's character really reeled the film in. In terms of, like, separating it.
Like, okay, think of, Chitala.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Am I mixing him up with his dad? Black Panther.
Like, his name is T'Challa.
It's T'Challa, yeah. Chitala. Yeah. Okay, I mixed him up.
I was like, why you say it like that?
Yeah. T'Challa, like, what, besides, like, the classic, like, early Marvel, I'm the arrogant, witty protagonist. Like, who is he, really?
Who, Killmonger?
No, T'Challa. Like, really, who is he?
What do you mean, like, really, who is he?
Personality-wise, besides the witty, the slightly arrogant, but he learns a little. Like, who is he? You know? What differentiates him besides he's Wakandan king and he's black?
He's the... Well, I mean, he's the more serious...
Is he, though?
Yeah.
In the beginning...
If you look at all the other Marvel characters, it's cinematic wise. He's one of the more serious ones. That's one.
Then who?
Who? What?
Like, overall... Because you could pick apart, like, specific moments. You could do that with any person, but, like, overall, I would not say he's more serious.
I mean...
You know? He's not as funny, but that doesn't make him more serious.
Of all the characters in cinematic?
Not really, no.
Who's more serious than him?
Other
than Cap.
Other than Cap?
Cap is just serious.
Let's see, fuck the... What's that guy's name? The guy that pilots the war machine. That guy. Rhodey, yeah, that Rhodey.
Okay, I think they're on par. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just saying though that, like, that doesn't really appeal to me.
What?
His character.
To me, especially, like, I think whatever it touched everybody else is because, like, he's more of that person that one just lost his father, trying to cope with it and having to. He's learning how to be a king and handle responsibilities as everyone else, and the challenges that come with it. It's like it definitely resembled a little bit of Lion King, like that.
Yeah.
Like it was. Like,
a lot.
There was a lot of memes about that.
Honestly, it was basically.
It was basic, yeah, and
like plot structure, and it's all Lion King.
I mean, how like them
the fall from grace and then coming back, it's all Lion King.
And then both of them had to deal with that, and both of them had to deal with their fathers dying, them visiting them fathers, trying to live up to the father reputation, but also handle the responsibility of the kingdom. That's mainly the film, or that's mainly T'Challa's, like, character throughout that film and how.
See, but even you could say, quote unquote, that Black Panther's like a. I'm gonna use this very as a light term ripoff of Lion King.
Yeah.
But even Lion King was a lot more of a ripoff of what was it? It's like this African tale, like White Bear or something, or
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I remember hearing about it. It's like
it was based off of Hamlet, so I don't really know what else.
I remember hearing like some African tale that was like basically like point by point, like exactly like
apparently because Disney was interpreting Lion King based off of Hamlet, so that's
I never read Hamlet.
Oh, the Shakespeare John where the uncle kills the
nah.
Oh, That kind of defeats it. Okay. Yeah, it was Hamlet. It was, as far as I can remember, the uncle killed the father, which was Scar killing Mufasa.
That sounds.
And then Simba coming back, killing the uncle, and I think in Hamlet they both die.
Okay.
I don't know who gets the throne after that though, but other than that, yeah. As it was a kids movie, they couldn't really have Simba dying at the end.
I mean, it's Scar die.
But yeah, but
from his own men too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the hyenas.
I forgot about that. That was funny.
That's pretty metal.
That was funny.
Yeah. That's hardcore Henry. You ever see that movie?
I wanted to.
Me too.
I haven't though. I wanted to.
It's a cool gimmick, but I never saw it.
I like how they did the point of view type of fighting.
Yeah, a first person movie.
Yeah. But other than that, I haven't seen it. I wanted to though.
Yeah, me neither. When did that come out? Like years ago.
16. Almost 16.
Man,
it was it was 16.
Flying. Yeah. Honestly, like I get they're all people are. Oh, no! Wait till you're older. Ooh, then it'll really fly.
Oh yeah, no.
But like, it's already kind of flying, man. A semester just happened, like in like a week. Yeah. So, this gap year I'm taking, I think it's gonna go by. Oh yeah,
what made you decide to do the gap year?
Okay, so, a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One of which being, I'm really burnt out.
Okay.
And I genuinely do not enjoy school or having my life structured by other people.
Okay.
So I just need a break from that.
That makes sense.
And I just want to do something with my life. Okay. You know? Even if it's just for myself.
You have an idea?
Like, well, I'm going to travel.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Going to work. I won't entirely be on my own, but there'll be more independence. Yeah. You know? I don't know, man. It's just like, once after college is done, I'm going to get a job. You know? Right. I'm going to have the start of a career. And once that is started, at least for a good while, I'm not going to be able to travel. Right. I'm not going to be able to just experience things the same.
Yeah, especially because you want to do forensics and all that stuff.
Well, investigative.
Yeah, you're not going to have a lot of shit. Yeah. Unless you're going to like investigating like all over the world. Then.
Right. But like, I'm in the rare position, and honestly, it's pretty rare.
Right.
Like, I'm very privileged in that sense. Where they'll be able to provide for me while I'm saving up money and while I go travel.
Yeah, I'm not really. How's that work? Like, so after that year, you go to college, or how's that work?
Yeah, after my gap year, like after I'm done traveling and all that, I'll go to college, and then just do the 4 years.
Okay.
And then
that's not a bad idea.
FBI. Besides, FBI has a lower age limit anyway.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like, I've kind of got some time to kill anyway.
Yeah. But you said something. You said UMD. Anything else?
I'd like to go to UMD. Yeah. I still need to do more research, honestly, on what places to go to.
Yeah.
I remember University of California, Irvine was up there too, like in criminology.
Okay. Is there like any schools you can co-op with UMD?
That I can what?
You know, like you can co-op with them. Like you can go over to the university. Some schools.
What do you mean co-op?
Like some schools you can. I don't think co-op's the right term, but some schools you can go to university. I spent maybe 1 or 2 years there, and then have a class at University of Maryland, or like have a class at another school. So you still get those. You still take that class, but the credits go to like your semester at
that's weird.
Your original school. So like maybe you can do something like that, but
I don't know, maybe. Depending on how I enjoy going to Japan.
Oh yeah.
I might like
stay there, or
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
I think it might be a good idea.
But I mean, I'd like to see how I am there first, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll probably want to go back. So I think that'll be a good segment of my traveling.
Okay.
But also, honestly, I can't say anything in that sense definite because I haven't been there yet. You know, I can't say how I feel about being there yet.
Right.
At least from an outside perspective, I like it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Definitely.
I'm learning the language and I'm trying to do all that.
Yeah.
But until I go through that, like, who knows? You know.
That's good. That's
honestly,
good,
like, end of the day, my priority, and frankly, what should be a lot more people's priority, is like I just want to be happy.
That's good. Yeah.
And everything else is just a means to get to that end.
Right.
You know, like, I'd like to be useful and feel like I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So going into investigative and stopping people that need to be stopped would be good.
Right.
Plus, like, I like solving puzzles. I like doing that type of thing.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Have I gone over this on the podcast?
No.
Really?
I mean, if you have, not this deep.
Huh.
You haven't. I don't think we've talked. Like, no, you decided this gap year, like, this year? Or maybe not. You told me about this year.
Yeah, I decided, like, earlier, okay, like mid first quarter.
Yeah,
you know,
so
like
we
earlier on in the year.
Yeah, you didn't share this on a podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I know I talked to somebody like more in depth into it recently. Yeah. I forgot who though.
Probably my mom.
No, like in person.
Oh.
You know? Because I just said exactly what I said back then. Whatever. That's weird. Yeah. If the person's watching this, then
how you doing?
I guess you heard the exact same thing again. But yeah, I think a lot more people need to prioritize just like general happiness.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
and what their priorities are.
Yeah, you know, happiness is one of those things where a lot of people don't understand it. And I'm not going to act like I fully understand it either, because most people don't. And what if a lot of people, like, either don't go after or don't have, or just, I don't know. It's just not as active in a lot of people's lives as it should be.
Right.
And I don't want to fall into that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
How about you, though? What are your, like,
general,
at least as of now, general plans?
As of now, I think it's just after high school, I guess I'm just going to go into college after that year. I'm going
like 4 year or like 2 year?
I mean, yeah, probably 4 years.
Okay.
And then we'll see if I need to do 5 years or whatnot from there. But I'm going to be majoring in mechanical engineering technology, which a lot of people don't know is different from just mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Because you get fed the lies in high school.
Whoa, the lies. Whoa.
Mechanical engineering, yes, you do have to deal with mechanics and building in the way of how machines work, but it's different from what most people might think, because mechanical engineering is more theory and math based. I know it's a not really big shocker because you gotta do a lot of math in engineering or what field you do.
Right.
But it's more the mechanical engineering itself, like majoring in it, is more math based and more theory based.
So when you say that, do you mean like just straight math, like calculating the area of something, calculating the perimeter, or like the actual physics of something? So it's like how this will affect that, blah blah blah.
So it's kind of both, and I'm trying to like give you an example. Like, so for mechanical engineering technology, it's more applying it to something. So in terms of applying it, like with math and physics, you're doing problems. Over what I've heard, you're doing over what I've researched. You're doing problems that deal with things you're going to be having to fix or deal with in the real world, and then from that standpoint, you're going to be testing it in like your labs and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So technology is more hands-on based, more actually building it. You go off and be a technician, a mechanic, Or so you get your degree in mechanical engineering, and then you can go back and do like an exam for like the next level of mechanical engineering. But either way, when you finish your 4 years and you major in mechanical engineering technology, you're a mechanical engineer. Now, because in the classes, if you look at the course material, mechanical engineering's courses are more math based, and like as you go on, so they have more math experience. While mechanical engineering technologists, their courses have math, and then it's more like physics and more like lab based types of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. In terms of like afterwards, it depends what. So in that type of sense, it depends what type of person the employer is looking for. They could say, "Oh, well, we really need." Some employers don't even know the difference between mechanical engineer and mechanical engineering technologist. So I was listening to this interview a couple while back about this guy who was a technologist. He was trying to go to an interview, and the guy was like, "Oh, well, we're really looking for an engineer." And the guy asked, "Okay, well, what do you think is an engineer?" And he answered, "Oh, someone who's more math-based and more physics-based." And then he said, "Yes, that's true."
That's exactly what I do.
It's like, yes, that's true. Mechanical engineers have more math-based, but the stuff that we're going to be applying for, we have the same knowledge of math, and I know more about how machines work and how they fit and process all of that, because you're not going to be doing a lot of labs-based stuff as a mechanical engineer. Rather, if you're a technologist, you're going to be figuring out how machines work, type of wielding, different like 3D printers, stuff like that. It's more applied, more physics.
So
that's what I'm going to be doing.
What job ventures would there exactly be? Because like I get there's be a lot of like designing, a lot of engineering. Right. Maybe I don't know how it would fit into architecture. It probably could.
Maybe.
But like, what exactly would you be going into? In that field,
like I said, you can go in that field,
or you haven't decided yet. Because
I haven't really decided, but like that field, you can pretty much go for whatever a mechanical engineer goes for. It's just like I said, it's mostly how the employer thinks the difference between those two fields are.
Okay.
And you can practically do the same thing. You can do like the small time job like technicians or like mechanics, and then you can go for like big time stuff like robotics or different like car companies. It's more so for me. I don't want to say maybe like robotics more. I'm not sure if you do any like I think you do code. I think both require coding.
Okay.
Some like I think like maybe like one semester of coding classes.
But basically, you've got options.
Yeah, you got options for both.
That's good.
Like I said, you have to for technology. I believe I think for both, you have to take if you want to do like the next level. You gotta take like an exam. To like, I guess move up to the next level of engineering. I have to do more research on that. But other than that, that's my plan. I'm going to. I think my top choice is Virginia State University. I'm going to be doing the marching band my first year.
Okay. Yeah. In university.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it's weird because the marching. So there are a lot of people in the marching band.
Right.
Yeah. So there's some games where it's kind of like football based, where you don't play. You don't play in the band that game. So you're kind of seated into first chair, second chair, third chair, stuff like that, and you're not. And there's some cases where you don't play on some games, and some cases that you do play in some games. So I'm in, but we have to see.
You're not gonna be active.
Yeah, we have to. We still have to go to like camps and all that stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah.
Plus, they just have to determine who's gonna be more liable to be the bench warmers.
Right.
and who's gonna be
Yeah.
the star people, you know.
So it's all a process.
Hopefully, you're more on the star side of it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do too much my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I might join like one club.
Right.
But other than that, I'm trying to see how college is.
That must be hard for you because you're a real busybody.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're like even getting this recording session.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I'm really busy.
It was a little bit of a struggle.
And there's sometimes where I'm not. It's not really planned. Like I think I'm free, and then someone wants to do something.
You gotta learn how to shut people down.
But like it's just, so. It's not like it's contradicting two things. Like if I'm doing anything, especially on the weekend, and I know for a fact, myself, I'm gonna be bored that Saturday, and someone says, "Oh, you want to do something that Saturday?" And I'll say, "Sure." And then when other things start popping up, I'm thinking I need to start.
Do you think it's because like you can't handle being alone?
No, I can handle being alone. It's just I need something to do.
Well, you can do a lot of things alone.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of. To me, it's just kind of boring. I mean, I can do stuff by myself. Like you see me go to, I can go to Zava Zone by myself. I can do all this other stuff by myself. It's just the stuff that I have at home is not really isn't gonna really fit my need for the whole entire day. Like, either I go out to see a movie by myself, or I'm going to hang out with friends, or like I said, I go to Zava Zone. Or Ninja B by myself, or just other friends. But by myself, it's just not. I don't know if I can do all that.
See, at least me personally, I really value my alone time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Because what I basically am, I'm like a really extroverted introvert,
Right.
which sounds super contradictory, and it kind of is. But basically, I really like people for the most part.
Right.
And for the most part, people are good to be around.
Right.
But man, they're tiring.
Yeah.
You know, people are really tiring. So what I need a lot of the time is just time for myself, time to go home and just be alone, you know? Especially like, I don't know. It's a lot more introspective.
Right.
It's like people are really their truest selves whenever they're alone, like completely alone.
Right.
And I don't know. I like to see that in myself.
Okay.
What can I say?
To remind yourself who you are.
I guess,
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is a little ritual I have for myself.
A ritual, Jesus.
Quota. Okay. It's not like you know what I mean. It's just something I do.
Lamb or whatnot.
All right, so first I kill a goat.
I drink its blood.
All right, but basically, whenever it's like raining at night, okay, I'll just open up the window, and I'll just like get my sleeping bag. I'll just curl up in the corner, and like I'll just like listen to music and chill there. You know?
Okay.
It's like it's really chill, and like you could just let your mind wander.
I
you know?
Call that a ritual.
Well,
call it like a.
It's just like it's a thing I do.
Yeah.
You know? Like at least whenever I'm available, whenever it's raining at night, you know? Which is most of the time. But you know, it's I don't know if comforting is the right word. It kind of is.
It's I guess soothing, I guess you could say.
Yeah. It's very calming.
Right.
It's almost like meditation sort of.
Okay.
Which meditation is one of those things I kind of want to get into. I think like mental health is a good thing to practice.
You can try acupuncture if you want.
Acupuncture, maybe.
That's supposed to. My friend was she told me that she did acupuncture, and apparently that
like done on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently there's some cases where it takes you back to your past, and like she
like
said,
a flashback.
Yeah, like a flashback, and then it's supposed to be soothing. It's supposed to be different points. It's supposed to open your chakra points, and there's some cases where it can have like a flashback.
Okay.
And she said that it kind of flashed back to something that she thought she forgot. So in those cases, she said that some of the reasons why she's been feeling like depressed or whatnot is because probably that type of flashback reason.
Like that event.
Yeah, so I think that's one way to deal with it. But I don't know how bad or how rare those cases are.
You know, sometimes I wondered how much stuff like our minds is suppressed, because there's really no way to know. You know, like, I'm not going to go into that on this, but basically, like, you could have gone through the toughest shit out there. You know, you could have been completely fucked over,
right? And
if it's young enough or like traumatic enough, then you could just completely repress it and not even know,
right?
And you know, if you ever start thinking about that, like, there's kind of no point,
right?
Because how could you ever find out? You know, like, unless throughout other people, like, there's literally no way to find that out.
I don't think the acupuncture might work though.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't, like I said, that something might have happened to where my mind might have just erased that part, but I don't think I'm positive that I'm positive that I haven't had that type of event, so I don't think I need.
I will tell you about a thing after the podcast is done.
Okay.
Because that's actually like
suspicious.
Well,
all right.
You know, I don't know all the details, and I don't want to like get people going.
Okay.
You know, but basically like, crap. I completely lost my train of thought. But basically, like, you ever hear of those sensory deprivation tanks?
I need you to slow that down. I need you.
Okay, so basically, you're floating in this like salt water.
Okay.
And it's completely dark, completely enclosed. And it's like the water's like body temperature. Okay, so it basically feels like you're floating.
I saw it in the movie once. Yeah.
And a lot of people have hallucinations.
Yes. Okay.
A lot of people like have a lot of introspection. It seems pretty cool, honestly. I'd like if it's probably pretty expensive.
Yeah, definitely.
But like if I ever found myself like at an influx of money or like the opportunity was there, I'd definitely do it.
Because in hallucinations, you mean like just things out of the blue, or hallucinations based on your past?
Well, that's the thing with hallucinations. It could be either.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But like visual, but also like auditory or even like sensory. Like you'll feel like something like crawling down your back or something like that.
Ooh, I don't know if I do that.
But from what I've heard,
especially in the water.
From what I've heard, it's not in a scary way.
Not? Okay.
Yeah. I can't really describe it because I've never been through it.
Right. You said it's pitch black, right?
Yeah. You can't see anything.
Okay.
And like it basically feels like you're floating because like it's body temperature salt water.
Right.
It seems pretty cool.
Okay.
But I'm not like exactly in a position to do that.
Oh yeah, with the money now.
Yeah, with money, I don't know how expensive it is. It's probably kind of expensive.
It's probably really expensive.
Yeah, because they got to make like special facilities for those.
Yeah.
But that'd be pretty cool, at least.
I think I have to look into it more, but yeah.
Like without drugs,
right?
To kind of experience that type of thing.
Yeah.
Or see another side of yourself. You know, like with some and I'm not condoning drug use. With some drugs, people like they experience it like, at least some people have said it this way.
Okay. That
it opened their eyes and they view life in a whole nother way. And I'd be open to an experience of that without
the drug.
Yes. Without all the physical repercussions and damage drugs can do to you.
I wouldn't do that.
You know? So like in like a safe way, like say like that sensory deprivation tank.
Right.
You know, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Even if it's not right or like scientific or anything, like if it would bring happiness and purpose and it's not hurting anybody.
I think it just opens. I think what they're saying about how it opens your mind. I think it just from what you're saying. I think it kind of set your mind at ease.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long on the time it lasts, but I think over time it kind of, like I said, let your mind get ease and kind of opens it into the idea of bringing back those memories or whatever happens. So we can do some more research.
I mean, neither of us are really in a personal position for this.
Yeah,
but
no financially. So
yeah, but still, it's a pretty cool situation. You know? Like there's this guy that does a podcast, Joe Rogan.
Okay.
He has a lot of things like that. You know, like he was a fighter, and it's kind of contradictory. At least it would seem. He works out like all the time, and he's very healthy. Yeah. But then he does like hallucinogens.
Oh my!
You know, so he's got a very unique perspective, and that's where I've heard a lot of these things, at least. Right. Which I definitely don't agree with him on everything, but you know, it's still cool to see another position like that. Yeah. Who has a lot more firsthand knowledge. He's kind of one of those guys like it would be cool to like just have a conversation with. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But
his perspective on all this.
Yeah, I think we're a little too small screen for that. For that though, like he's on episode like 1,000.
Oof! This is
100 something.
This is 4.
This is 4. Yeah. But all right, we got past our hour bar.
Yes, we did.
So, see, it was pretty quick. Yeah. We got talking about all the trippy stuff.
Okay.
All right. So I've been your host, Jacob, and this is my co-host, Khalil.
Yeah, you know.
And here we wasted some of your time.
Don't waste time.
I brought back the name.
Jesus. All right.
All right. See ya.
See ya.